Welcome, Islam. Good to see you, brother. Please take a seat over here, just to the side of your shiny gold belt. So before we get the fans involved, selfishly, I have some questions for you. I can see you are wearing some additional garments here on your arm. How's your health?
Assalamu alaikum. Hi, everyone. It's good. These small things. It's part of this sport. I have small injury right now. It's I cut my half ligament, and we'll see. Next 10 days I have to wear these things, and doctor will make decision.
I'm sure the fans will have a lot of questions for you about your form and what's coming up next, but I've got some very important journalistic questions to ask you. Can we talk football? I saw you at the Euros, at the Euro Championship. How did you enjoy that experience?
Yeah, I love it. I don't know. I cannot speak about football too much because I don't know much about football, but I play very well.
What position do you play?
Attacker.
Attacker. So I need your help. So I've been trying to organize a charity football match for the UFC. But because in America, you know, soccer's not so big as it is in this part of the world, can you help me put together a football match if your name is first on the team sheet as an attacker?
We have to make the team?
We'll make the team. You and I will put it together.
I don't know who's playing good.
We'll do the strategy, but are you down? Can we count on you, Islam, to play in the football team?
Yeah, I can play. But like couple years ago, I played with some small Dagestan team, but football is dangerous sport. You know, I have some ankle problem when I play football, and I'm retired.
Okay. Yeah, we certainly don't want you to get injured, but I think a charity game would be a lot of fun indeed. So it's a big week for your team. Umar is up in the main event, his first main event as well. What have been a couple of things that you've told him about being the main man on the poster?
About Umar?
About Umar.
Umar, these guys grew up with us, you know, and he's one of the hard workers in the team. He always work hard, and he know what he want. He have the target, and he training very hard. And tomorrow, I think he show us his level, and she show us he ready fight for the title.
And of course now Khabib is in the corner for you and for Umar. What do you think that will do to help him as he goes forward for the rest of his career and aims for the title?
Of course, Khabib is right now is the best corner. He give good advice always to me, to all team. And when you have Khabib in your corner, it's, you know, plus 10 to your skills.
And we saw a new welterweight champion be crowned last week in Manchester. You have trained with Belal Muhammad. Were you happy to see him wrestle the belts from Leon Edwards?
I saw this fight. Honestly, Belal don't give him like any chance. Smash him everywhere. He make us nervous a little bit, gives him a couple position, and now Belal is a champion, and this guy broke my plans, you know, to be double champ. But I am really happy for him and happy for his country. He deserves it.
You guys have been standing up long enough. I'm going to get you guys involved right now. We're going to start to my right, this gentleman here in the white. Please introduce yourself by telling us your name, where you're from, and then of course your question.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Zaid al-Shahi. I'm from UAE and Palestine. Islam, we all have a very important question. Who's harder to wrestle, Khabib or DC?
This is a too big guy right now. And of course, DC have better wrestling for like anyone in UFC. These guys are from Olympic team, USA Olympic team. He have very good wrestling, and he's a very good coach right now. He teach kids how to wrestle, how to be champion.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Thank you very much. All right. Well, he's here in Abu Dhabi as well, DC, and he will.
I not see this guy maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow. Well, he'll be very happy about those words.
I think he's eating now.
You could be right. I will reserve comments. Yes, sir, in a great t-shirt. Your name and where you're from, then your question.
Hey guys, I'm Bash. I'm from Sri Lanka. Islam, it's great to see you. We know potentially Arman is next, but all the fans want to see you get on the Blessed Express. So, will you consider the Max Holloway fight if and when he gets through to Poirier?
Why not? Because I already beat Arman. If UFC put him next, no problem, but it's not excited much for me. You know? I need some new name, new challenger. I already beat Arman. If Max won't, let's do it.
BMF belt.
BMF, I don't need this belt, but Max is a good name, you know, big name, and it's gonna be a crazy fight for defense.
Thank you.
How impressed have you been with Max Holloway and his recent performances in the octagon?
He showed last fight, it's a great performance we have for him, you know. He beat Gage, knock him out. That's why. If he beat Tapuria, but this is a hard match for him. If he beat him and UFC won this match, let's go, let's do it. Because this guy have experience in lightweight and he beat tough guys, couple of tough guys. That's why. Why not?
Great stuff. Okay, kicking it back over to this side. Your name and where you're from, please.
Assalamu alaikum Islam. I'm Hamid from Sudan. After you beat Arman, inshallah, there's not too many lightweight challenges for you. So do you still want to fight Brock Lesnar?
Yeah, I'm thinking about this. After Arman, who is gonna be next? I don't see any big names in lightweight. We have to make some decision. Maybe jump some other weight class, or I don't know, man. I want second belt, but we will see.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, over to you, please.
Ислам, ассаламу алейкум, с Казахстана. Мы вот с командой приехали сюда, чтобы за нас поболеть. Вопрос заключается в следующем. Все мы знаем, что ты хотел перейти в полусредний вес и завоевать там титул. Скажи, пожалуйста, в текущий момент там чемпионом является Белал Мухаммад, а вы с ним в хороших отношениях. Скажи, пожалуйста, планируешь ли ты все-таки с ним подраться и завоевать титул?
Люди не дают Белалу насладиться его поясом. Он только выиграл пояс, его уже прессингует вопросы.
Шавкат ждет, да?
Ну, Шавкат, я думаю, с Белалом будет следующими драться. Это будет хороший бой. Так что у Белала есть своя работа в его весе. У меня есть своя работа в моем весе.
Все, спасибо.
Все, удачи.
It'd be great if we have a translator with us on the mic so that we can all follow along there, but we'll come back to that one. Yes, sir, over to you. Your name, where you're from, and your question.
My name is Ahmed. I'm from Turkey. Assalamu alaikum Islam. Belal recently said that you should move up to middleweight. Do you think you have a chance against people like Duplessis and Adesanya?
I can move, but it's gonna be hard. They're all middleweight guys, so big, and I have to bring some weight, you know.
Yeah.
We will see. When I finish all my job in my division, we will make plan.
Thank you.
If you had to go up to middleweight, it means eating all of the best food. Like, what kind of food would you be eating to bulk up to 185?
If I move I have to ask DC his meal plan.
His meal plan, yeah. Very good, very good. Over to this side, your name, where you're from, and your question, please.
Assalamu alaikum Islam. From Egypt. My name is Yusuf. I just wanted to ask if Tony Ferguson wins tomorrow, would you consider giving him a title shot?
Honestly, I want he win, you know, but it's time for him to recover, to retire it, but this guy is still fighting, you know. This guy is crazy, you know. I wish him all the best, and I hope he wins tomorrow.
Thank you, Islam.
Thank you very much. Over to this side, your name, where you're from, and your question, please.
Assalamu alaikum Islam.
My name is Isa. I'm from Palestine in UAE. I have a question. If you had to pick your dream opponent, past or tenth, who would you pick and why?
Dream opponent, past or present?
I don't know. Hard question.
Thank you.
Who's your favourite fighter apart from Khabib?
My favorite
Who
fighter,
was your favourite fighter?
Frankie Edgar, but I don't want to fight with him.
What about someone like Georges St. Pierre?
St. Pierre, yeah, one of them my favorite fighter. St. Pierre, Demetrius Johnson, Frankie Edgar, Anderson Silva. These are all very big name of our sports.
That would have been some fights with you or Khabib, Georges St. Pierre. That would have been something, right?
Some people talking about this fight, but I don't want to see some of these guys lose, you know. And I'm a big fan of both of them.
Yeah, fantasy matchmaking, of course. Different time now. Yes, please. Your name, where you're from, and your question.
My name is Munder. I'm from Algeria, and I wanted to ask you what you think about Conor McGregor pulling out because of his toe.
McGregor, this guy's still talking, but this guy waiting for him last 2-3 years, Chandler, and I hope they fight one day because some of these guys finally won, you know, because Chandler.
What? I think that microphone died. If yours, you can. Oh, you're back. You're back.
Yeah, when I talk about McGregor, microphone is dying. I hope this fight happen. I don't know when, but I hope.
Thank you very much. I saw McGregor training in Dublin. He looked very good. It's very exciting to see him in the gym.
So look great.
Yeah, he did look good. It was good to see him back, moving around with his team, his old team as well. So let's hope we get that fight a little bit later on this year, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Sending it over to you, sir. Your name and where you're from.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Shingiz. I'm from Kazakhstan. I am MMA coach. I want to coach Islam Makhachev, чемпион. Многие бойцы тренируются и параллельно работают, тяжело работают, ночами работают. Можно ли совмещать тренировки и работу, чтобы достичь успеха?
Ну, в каких-то ситуациях приходится. У меня тоже был такой опыт, что приходилось работать, ездить на тренировки. Ну, когда ты уже вышел на какой-то серьезный уровень, я думаю, тяжело будет. И должны быть люди рядом, кто поможет в этой ситуации, поверит в бойца, и чтобы он занимался только тренировками. В таком виде спорта выбирать два направления очень тяжело.
Спасибо.
What did the young man ask you?
He asked about some guys who have to work and training. You know, maybe someone who don't have money for the training, for the pay, for the everything. And I say, when he was like amateur, he can mix it. He can work and training, but when you're a professional fighter, you have to focus and just training. Sleep, eat, and training.
Good advice. Sending it over to this side, your name, where you're from, and your question, please.
Assalamu alaikum, Islam. My name is Muhammad, and I'm from Saudi Arabia. I was thinking, would you fight Paddy the Baddy, considering that the lightweight division, you've already ran through it once, and he's climbing through the ranks now?
Fight with Paddy?
Paddy.
When he deserves, why not? If he won the next couple match, and when he's gonna be like top 10, why not? Because I don't have some excited fight in my division. We need some new name.
What did you think of his performance? Did you see that submission?
Yeah, I see how he finished Bobby.
King.
King. Oh, sorry, man. Yeah, it's good performance. And now it's the time when he have good opponents, when he's in the top. Now he have to training more, you know. Now it's all guys is so dangerous.
Makes it very interesting. Absolute shark tank at 155 pounds. Yes, please, your name, where you're from, and your question.
Hey, salam alaikum for everyone. My name is Aslan and I am from Kazakhstan. And my question is for Islam Makhachev. What can you say about Umar's preparation and shape to this fight? And can you give us some advice to the tomorrow main event?
honestly, I'm not with the Umar in this game because I have a lot of small injuries and I try to recover it. And I was coming to last Friday and watch his last sparring. Honestly, he looks great, you know. He did 5 rounds with the 2 opponents and he's in the great shape and he's ready to go, you know. And tomorrow he have very good opponents. Sandhagen, one of the dangerous guy in his division because this guy looking for the finish all time, you know. That's why Omar have to show us his level and finish Corey to the fight for the title next.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, man.
What makes Umar so special as a fighter?
Yeah, I told you, he's a hard worker. He sleep every day to have dream to be champion. He want to be UFC champion and last couple of years he have like a lot of small injuries. His fight canceled, but I know this guy is ready.
And when you guys at the very top get such a tough opponent like he has with Sandhagen, what does that bring out of you as a fighter?
Now it's a biggest challenge in his career, you know. And when you have top fighters, it's make you wake up early morning and, you know, if you're not gonna be in a shape, this guy can smash you. That's why when you have top opponent, you're always training so hard.
Thank you. Sorry, I stole your question maybe over there. Yes, please, your name, where you're from, and your question.
All good, all good. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Yusuf. I'm from Saudi Arabia. And I just want to ask, a couple months ago, you came to Saudi Arabia for UFC Fight Night. Hopefully when you recover, are we going to see you defending your title in Saudi Arabia?
Oh, you have to ask Dana. He will come now, ask him.
Send me his number. I got you.
It was a fantastic experience in Saudi Arabia. I was there and I thought the event looked great. It's really big. Did you see it on television? It's really like a football stadium where we had the event.
In Saudi Arabia?
Yeah. In Riyadh.
They love sports. More they love box, I know, but we have to bring some big event there.
Love it. Yes, please, sir. Your name, where you're from, and your question.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Zakaria and I'm from India. Lots of love from India, Islam. My question is, what do you think of Shara's wrestling? And do you think you should take him to Dagestan and train him a little bit on his wrestling?
Shara Bullet?
Yes.
I think he has skills, but he focus on his striking. And this guy want to show you guys, like, you know, some performance. That's why he always use his striking. But he's a striker, he's a Muay Thai fighter, but he have to improve. To be champion, he have to improve more his wrestling skills. And he's still young. He can improve everything to be champion. If you want to be champion, you have to wrestle, you have to grapple, you have to strike, you have to be ready everywhere, you know. Now it's MMA, it's in the high level. It's like, I know, before, like when I was kids, I watching the UFC, some of the wrestling guy fighting with the jiu-jitsu guy, but now it's all fighters can fight everywhere. That's why I know Shara have good potential and he will improve and show his level.
You think he gets a knockout tomorrow?
I hope.
What round?
We will support him.
Thank you.
I don't know which round, but he's dangerous, you know. Always you're looking for knockout.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Great to see him, obviously, in the co-main event tomorrow night. Yes, please say your name, where you're from, and your question.
Assalamu alaikum, Islam. Kareem from Saudi and Palestine. My question is, when you fight Islam, obviously you both are high-level wrestlers and grapplers. So do you think the fight's going to be mostly standing up, or do you think you guys are going to grapple a lot?
With who?
With Arman.
It's going to be a good fight for the MMA fans, you know. We can stand, we can wrestle. We will see. Last fight, he tried to wrestle with me, and But maybe this fight he changed his plan. But I will be ready everywhere because I am a champion. I'm a best fighter in the world. I know. That's why I will be ready for any opponents, for any situation, grappling, wrestling, or striking. I will be ready.
Thank you.
People always look at that first fight with you and Arman. Are they right to look at that, or is it so long ago that it really doesn't matter anymore?
It's many years ago. I believe he grew up from this fight. I grew up from this fight. And after this fight, I have many hard fights, you know, which one make me better. And he is not the same fighter for sure. And for sure, I'm not the same fighter. But I really believe he deserves to be number one, and he deserves to be fight for the title. He's a number one contender, and we show fans. I hope we show fans good fight.
Fantastic.
You will love it.
I'm sure we will. Yes, sir, your name, where you're from, and your question.
Assalamu alaikum, Islam.
Alaikum.
My name is Belal. I'm from India as well. We have a lot of people who love you in India. There's a lot of great places, great food as well. Maybe you can get DC with you. We'd love to host you in India. My question for you is your previous fight with Dustin Poirier. It was a very hard-earned victory. He gave you a really good fight. You finished him the last and final round. I just want to know what your thoughts were before you got off the stool for the final round. Do you think you were able to finish him in the final round, or do you think you go for the decision?
No, it was very good fight. No, I hope you love, guys. But you know, this fight not going how I want. You know, from the first round, I tried to choke him. I tried to give him armbar. He defends very well, and for the last his couple fights, he improved his skills. He improved his grappling. He improves his wrestling. He defends very well, but how I finish him, it's my favorite choke. You know, when I lock the arm, I understand he will sleep or he will tap. You know.
That wrestling move was really good. And any thoughts on coming to India soon?
Any thoughts on, sorry, say again?
Coming to India, visiting
Coming
India.
to India, yes, why not? If I move to the other weight class to bring weights, I will come to India.
Thank you so much.
I actually like that young man's question about between the 4th and 5th round, when you went back to your corner, what were your thoughts and the messages before you went out?
I just asked Khabib, what the score, how many rounds I won. He said 3 rounds you won, but you have to win the last round. And I just say, okay, and I go, you know. I stand in my mind, I 100% won the 3 rounds, but some of the judges look how the fight is finished, you know. The last round, always when you look great in the last round, like what I have is the Volkanovski, the first fight. He won the last round and a lot of people talking, you know. That's why I'm happy I finished Dustin in the last round. Nobody have questions.
Champions find a way to win, right? Yes, young man, your name, where you're from, and your question.
Assalamu alaikum, Islam. My name is Sanad from Jordan and Palestine. If Umar won the fight against Corey, do you think he deserved the title shot, or he want to fight one more fight before the title shot?
Now what we have in his division, Mirab versus O'Malley and Umar versus Sankhegin. I think this is a fight for the fight. Who is a win? The guy fight for the title next, because I don't see some other fighters in his division. And Umar deserves, I know. We have couple names like Tsarukyan, but they all fight for the title already. Umar need his chance, and I hope he will win the title. And I know he deserves it. He working like more than everybody, more than all these fighters.
I can just hear Davison Figueiredo's team almost echoing, saying if they get a big win this weekend, they make a good case as well.
Yeah, but this guy just changed his weight class, you know, and I think Umar have more chance because Sandhagen is a big name.
I agree. Great fights, both of them actually. Yes, sir. Your name, where you're from, and your question.
Assalamu alaikum, Islam. My name is Sultan. I'm from Pakistan. 2 years ago, you were here. You defeated Oliveira, and since then, your game has improved. How would you think if you fought Oliveira today again? How will you do?
Same. Finish him.
First round?
Not first. He's a good. He have good skills, you know. Hard to finish him, but I know. Everybody's scared of his grappling, but I know, and I show the people my grappling skills is better.
One more thing. 2 years ago, I became father. Can you wish my son happy birthday? His birthday is in 6 days.
I wish him all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Happy birthday to your son. Right, kicking it over here. Your name, where you're from, and your question, please.
Hello, my name is Umar. I'm from Russia. Islam, salam alaikum. У меня такой вопрос. Во многих интервью Арман Tsarukyan как-то пытается тебя все время уколоть, то, что ты переоценен, или у тебя пробелы в технике, или что он закончит Оливерию раньше, чем ты. Давай смоделируем ситуацию, просто представим, что ты встречаешь его случайно на улице на следующий день после интервью. Что произойдет?
Не знаю, что произойдет, как мы. Зависит, в каком настроении мы будем. Ну, ничего такого особенного нету. Мы будем драться, лучше дойти до боя и там все выяснить.
Спасибо.
Он не задевает, не переходит на какие-то там границы. Я не видел его интервью, что он переходил какие-то границы, пытался там задеть там мою честь или меня. Просто он пытается этим заработать бой за титул, потому что своими боями у него это... Хотя он выиграл Оливейру, он говорил, что он выиграет быстрее меня, но ему не удалось этого сделать.
Спасибо большое.
Over to this side of the room, please. Your name, where you're from, and your question.
Assalamu alaikum, Islam. Zainuddin from Jordan. I want to ask you, what is your favorite food in the Middle East?
Favorite food? Lentil soup.
Okay. Great, thank you.
They do a good lentil soup at the hotel, actually. I've had that nearly every day. It's very good. Yes, please, sir. Your name, where you're from, and your question.
Hey, Islam. My name's Josh. I'm from India, and I'm wondering who do you think's the greatest fighter of all time?
All the time. No, I have a couple of them, you know. George St. Pierre.
Top 5.
Top 5, okay. Demetrius Johnson, George St. Pierre, Khabib, Anderson Silva, and I don't know, many fighters, you know, but right now I'm not in this position. Maybe when I'm retired and after a couple more fights.
That's very humble. It's always tough when they ask the top 5, right? It's a very, very tough question. Thank you very much. Over to this side, please. Your name, where you're from, and your question.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Umar. I'm Palestinian and from Australia. Islam, what do you think about me coming to Dagestan to train with you guys? Would you recommend it?
Of course. Our gym is open. You can come to Dagestan, ask anyone where is the Nurmagomedov school, and come to the gym. Welcome.
Thank you.
I've just been given a signal. We've got about 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left before we've got to wrap this up. So I'll try and get through as many as I can. Yes, sir, in the white shirt. Your name, where you're from, and your question.
Hey, Islam. My name is Poldith. Man, I love you. I'm a huge fan of you. I just want to know if you could fight any legendary fighter from the past, who would it be?
Honestly, I never thinking about this. Maybe George St. Pierre to check my skills, you know, because he's the greatest, one of the best all the time. If I fight with him, I can check how good I am.
There you go. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Coming over to this side of the room, your name, where you're from, any question?
Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Timurlan. I'm from Kazakhstan. Islam, I wish you the best of luck in your future fights. I really like watching your fights. And I just wanted to know, who was the best striker and who was the best wrestler during your UFC career?
I don't know who is the best striker, wrestler, but I know who is the best fighter.
Go ahead. Who is that?
I am a best fighter right now.
No, Islam, I meant about your opponents. Who was the best one?
One of the best, Dustin. Volkanovski is a so tough guy. He gave me hard time.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yes, please. Your name, where you're from, and your question.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Abdul Malik from the Netherlands, Amersfoort. My question, Islam. Imagine that you would fight Conor McGregor. How would you think that the fight would be? Would it be a fight on points, knockout, or submission?
I will make him tired and make him look very bad, and finish him.
And one more little thing. Because as people who don't fight, we don't really know what's happening in the brains of fighters. So what's the most challenging things? The road towards the fight, mentally, or the fight itself?
Harder things in this game, they cut weight. Then you have to follow diet all months. This is the harder thing.
2 more questions left before we've got to end this. Thank you very much for everyone that's participated so far. Yes, please, sir. Your name, your question.
Assalamu alaikum, Islam. My name is Qasim. I'm from the Netherlands. Islam, how have your parents influenced your journey in MMA and what role do they play in your career today? Can you share any lessons or values they instilled in you that you have been crucial to your success?
My father is a biggest man who support me, all my life. But my mother, she don't want. Every day she asks me, when you retired, when you retired. And when I post the pictures from the last fight, from the cut, and I have a lot of blood in my face, and she sent me the pictures in WhatsApp and asked me, it's your blood? I said, no, it's my opponent's blood. He never watched the fight, And when I come home, she see the cut, and she was upset. Every time she asks me, when is the last fight, when you retired? But my father always support me, say, wake up, training. When I miss morning training, he always asks me, why you miss, what happened? You don't have training, why you not go to the training? He always push me,
My mother does the same thing. She does everything for us. Mama, ik hou van jou.
Thank you very much.
One more thing, free Palestine.
Thank you.
Kick it over to this side of the room for the last question. Your name, where you're from, and let's go.
Assalamu alaikum, Islam. My name is Majd, I'm from Palestine. I have a question for you and for all the guys here. If you would give one advice to all the young fighters who are trying to make it to the top, what would it be? Learning from the best.
My advice for the young fighters, focus, this is number one thing. You have to focus. If you choose the sports, any sports, MMA or any sports, you have to focus. You cannot do like 2 things. Do some job, some business and training. You have to be inside like 100%. Your mind have to be ready, Some of the guys come to the gym and thinking about other stuff and training. From this training, you don't have some. You don't take some, That's why you have to be inside the gym, 100%, thinking just about the day, about your opponent, about the training session. The big mistake, a lot of guys do some, come to training, but always thinking some about business, about other stuff, if you choose this sport, be in the gym 100%, be in the fight 100%. Don't choose other way.
One more thing, free Palestine though.
Thank you very much. All right, that is all we've got time for. The last thing we have to do, obviously, is thank our very special guest. So please join me in thanking the pound-for-pound #1 fighter in the world, the UFC lightweight champion, Islam Makhachev.
Thank you. See you tomorrow.